All right, everybody. Hello, welcome. This is day 5. Is it day 5 already? Wait, no. 1, 2, 3. Day 4. I get ahead of myself. I just got home from work. Literally just walked in the door. 17:47, 5:47 p.m. And I'm going to have 2 matches for you actually live today. A little improvement on my performance yesterday. And this is Sekiwake Wakatakakage there on camera, taking on M1 Shodai, and this is ready to go. Shodai in the black, Wakatakakage in the blue.
今立ちはね、ハンド付けでいってますから、これは
Wakatakakage 0-3 at the moment.
パターンですから、なんとも言いません。
Shodai 2-1.
先に腰を下ろしているのは若隆景。前頭筆頭正代か、関脇若隆景か、強く当たった。真下取りに行こうとする。前に出た正代。前に出る正代が前に出た。よく動いていました正代。好調と見ていいですか正代。
いや左かいなちゃんと返しましたからね。この立ち合い鋭いし左のかいなしっかり入れて返して前に出ましたから。いやあれ止まってたらちょっと本当に危なかったですけど、もうなる日かまず出ましたからね。
All right, so this is the point where you go, okay, what's going on with Wakatakakage that he has now started the bus show with 4 straight losses? Not what people, especially Wakatakakage fans, were hoping for. And you got to figure something might be up with him. I haven't heard any rumblings yet. If you've heard any scuttlebutt on what's going on with him, let us know. But Shodai looking good. 3-1 for him is a great start as he makes a move to perhaps go back up to the Sanyaku ranks in May. All right, we have one more match to go here live on day 4, and that is M2 Abi, currently 2 wins and 1 loss against that man there, the Hungry Hamster, Ozeki Takakeisho, who's also 2-1 after a win yesterday. He bounced back from his day 2 loss. And no, wait, did he lose on day 2 or day 1? Oh, I can't even remember that far back. Day 1, yeah. He lost on day 1 to Tobizaru. All right, so let's go to the beginning of the day for the top division. I'll give you the rundown. I've also got to update you on some Juryo stuff, so stay tuned for that because, man, some funky stuff happened down in Juryo today. If you're wondering where you can find Juryo coverage, Nato, the Nato Sumo channel, he's putting up Juryo highlights every day, and they're very helpful with timestamps, so you can skip around to the, let's say you just want to watch Enho and Tochinoshin and Ichinojo and Asanoyama. You know, you can skip around pretty easily by hitting the timestamps in his coverage. I know that's how I watched my Juryo matches from yesterday, so valuable resource there. Hopefully he won't get taken down. Okay, so Maegashira 15, Hokuseiho, another win today, 4-0, undefeated, on top of the leaderboard with us. A smaller group than it was at the start of the day, perhaps. Mitoru was his opponent. He is 0-4, so looks like he'll be heading back down to Juryo unless he can turn things around. 2 winless Rikishi, Chiyonokuni and Oho, both went into the match 0-3. Oho got the win at Maegashira 15, so he's now 1-3. Chiyonokuni is actually up from Juryo, and at Juryo 2, he's 0-4. Chiyoshoma went to 3-1, beating undefeated Daishoho, giving him his first loss. Kotoeko is at 3-1. He beat another undefeated man, Tsurugisho. Maegashira 16 is also now 3-1. Kageyaki got his first win of the tournament. Maegashira 12 is now 1-3. He beat Bushozan. Kimbozan also doing well in his debut, like Hokuseiho. Kimbozan, Maegashira 14, got a win today over Takarafuji. He's now 3-1. Takanosho's 3-1 after he beat Aoyama today. Hirata Umi went to 2-2 by beating Azumaru, who's 0-4. The number of guys with 0 losses outnumbered the men undefeated going into today's action, which is crazy when you think about it. Nishiki Fuji is now 4-0. He beat Ichi Yamamoto, who is 0-4. Miyogiru beat Ura, giving Ura his first loss. He's now 3-1. Takayasu at Maegashira 7 is having a good start. He's at 4-0, undefeated. He beat Koto Shoho. The Maegashira 5 is winless at 0-4. So is Maegashira 7 Hokuto Fuji, who suffered another loss, his 4th straight, by losing to Midori Fuji. I really like Midori Fuji, but he's been pulling kind of a Hanka maneuver recently. I'm not too fond of, but he's getting the wins. He's 4-0. Ono Sho went to 3-1 by beating Sadanoumi. Endo went to 3-1 by beating Meisei. Komusubi Daisho is at 4-0, undefeated on the top of the leaderboard. He beat Mitakeumi today. Kotonowaka's 3-1 at Komusubi. He beat Nishikigi. The Maegashira 3 winless at 0-4. The Flying Monkey, Komusubi Tobizaru, got his first loss today. He is now 3-1. He lost to Ryuden, who got his first win. Kiribayama, the Sekiwake, went to 3-1 by beating Wakamoto Haru. Hoshoru, the other Sekiwake, went to 2-2 by beating Tamawashi. And then we just saw Shodai Wakatakakage. And now here we are at the Musubi no Ichiban. Abi 2-1 taking on Takakeisho. So, our leaderboard, the highest ranked wrestler who's undefeated on day 4 after 4 days of matches is Komusubi Daisho. In fact, he's the only man above Komusubi who's undefeated at the moment. So that tells you something right there. Then we have a bunch of other guys. Midori Fuji, Takayasu, Nishiki Fuji, and is that it? No, Hokuseiho. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 guys are on top of the leaderboard undefeated after 4 days. So, yeah, it could be another wild basho, or it could be anybody's chance to win the cup. Although I think Takakeisho still should be dominant and is probably the favorite to win the Yusho here. But, he certainly doesn't want to lose another one in the first week. Abi is not a weak opponent. He's at Maegashira rank, but okay, here it goes.
連続優勝が必要。勝負。ね、引いた。呼び込んでいった。貴景勝が敗れました。アビア勝って3勝目。貴景勝粘れませんでした。敗れて2勝2敗。アビ勝って3勝1敗。右に動いていったアビでした。
いやー、足が悪いから出てこないと思ってはたいていなしたのか。
All right, Abi knew what to do. He does have some tape. He was getting off the dohyo a little gingerly yesterday when I was filming my video from yesterday on day 3. And Takakeisho, perhaps a little bit of an injury there. It could just be something like a sprain or just a bit of a sore muscle or something. It doesn't necessarily have to be something serious. But he definitely has taping on that left knee that he didn't have yesterday. And just couldn't recover here. Abi finishing him off at the edge. So Abi is now 3-1. And Takakeisho, after just 4 days, is 2-2. So he really, you figure he's got to get at least to 12-3 probably to win the Yusho. So he's already used up 2 of his losses in the first 4 days. It's not looking good for him to win back-to-back, I would say, even at this point. Okay, they do keep going after the bow twirling and show some replays, etc. So now let me tell you about what's happening in Juryo. So we started off the day with a win by Ochiai, the guy making his debut in the second-tier division from Hakuho Stable, down at Juryo 14, the bottom of the rankings, but at 3-1 record, he beat Tokushoryu. Tamashoho was undefeated, but he lost today to Chiyo Sakai. Who else? Let's just hit some of the big ones here. Shiranoumi went to 3-1. Hakuyozan went to 3-1. Hidenoumi went to 3-1. Tsushima Nada beat Shimazumi, who was undefeated but is no longer. Gonoyama went to 3-1. Enho got his second win, so 2-2. And here is all the top division winners and losers. I already went over those for you. Oshoma went to 3-1 by beating Chiyomaru. Shona Naomi is at 4-0, so he's undefeated. Okay, he's on the top of the Juryo leaderboard. He beat Roga today. And then Ichinojo fought Asanoyama. Now, this would be a match I would normally have on the channel, but obviously I can't go back and pull it up. But look out for it. Go watch that Nato coverage. Ichinojo won, so he's 4-0. Asanoyama, first loss. He's now 3-1. So, and for a lot of you, the good news is that Tochinoshin at Juryo 2 got his first win today. Hitaki Komi win over Tohakuru, the Juryo 1 man. So Tochinoshin now 1-3, and maybe there's some life left in the tank after all. So, yeah, an interesting day 4. Looking ahead to day 5, let's see. Day 5, let's see some of the matchups. Who does? Asanoyama has Tochinoshin. So that's a big matchup for a lot of you. Ichinojo is going to fight in the top division tomorrow. So they're pulling him up to fight there. And Ochiai has Tomokaze, who's 2-2. Ochiai's 3-1. Let's see who Ichinojo's day 5 opponent is in Makuuchi. Oh, it's Hokuseiho. So they're putting up 4-0 Ichinojo against 4-0 Hokuseiho to kick off day 5 action in the Makuuchi. And Kimbozan has Tsurugisho. Both of them are 3-1. They have a lot of 3-1 men against other 3-1 men. Nishiki Fuji, undefeated on the leaderboard, is against Hirata Umi. Takayasu has Ura. Midori Fuji has Sadanoumi. The final match of the day is Ryuden versus Takakeisho. Hoshoru has Nishikigi. Kiribayama has Onosho. Matake Umi has Wakatakakage. Wakamoto Haru has Tamawashi. And there's a Komusubi clash between Tobizaru and Kotonowaka. And the undefeated Komusubi, the top man above Sanyaku, as they show some replays here, is Daisho, and tomorrow he has Shodai, Maegashira 1, who's on camera right now. So Daisho, Shodai, 3-1 Shodai versus 4-0 Daisho. Should be a fun matchup. And Abi, who just beat the Ozeki, has Meisei tomorrow. The Maegashira 4 is currently 1-3, though. Abi 3-1. Okay, see if they have any other replays. We'll let it run here. This is already 13 minutes. Thank you for watching these recaps. Obviously, I wish I could have more match coverage for you, but that'll have to wait to the weekend. And then luckily, next Tuesday, the 21st, is a national holiday, so I'll be able to pick up some of these fun Juryo matchups for you as well. So they're re-showing some of the final matches of the day, I guess, in more detail. And yeah, you got to wonder what's going on with Wakatakakage. Didn't put up much of a fight there against Shodai. So, got to wonder if there's something bodily going on there that we don't know about. Okay, thanks for watching coverage. See you tomorrow for day 5. Peace.